What's up guys, Upcat here and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on Diablo 2 Resurrected. So, at first I wasn't thinking about, well I was thinking about not doing this game, but I saw some other people who I watched play it and ultimately I decided to play it myself, because why not? It's Diablo 2 and I played Diablo 2 growing up. In fact, I have a boxed copy of both Diablo 2 and the expansion sat, what, less than 2 meters away from me. So, I thought, why not? So, let us jump in, I suppose. Now, I'm not going to show any of the cinematics, I don't think. I'm not sure how the copyright's going to play with that. Might be a bit risky. So we are going to miss out on some story. But it's Diablo 2. If you don't know the story of Diablo 2, well, you're just going to have to watch it somewhere else. They'll all be on YouTube by now. It's been a few days since the game launched anyway. Heck, you just watch the originals. So, we're going to be doing an offline character. Now that were a frame drop. Probably should have not done that. But anyway, here we are. So, let's look at these buttons. Whatever. So, we have our classes. We have, what, 3, 6, 7 classes to choose from. We'll start from the left. So, we have the Amazon. In fact, we can toggle between the... Oh, wow. That's a blast from the past. Look at that. Whew. That's bringing back memories. We're going to be playing with the fancy new mode, however. It looks a bit different, doesn't it? Anyway, so we have the Amazon, we have the Assassin, Necromancer, Barbarian, the Paladin, the Sorceress, and the Druid. Now, out of all these classes, pretty much the only one I've ever played is Paladin. I never played any of the other ones. I was quite young, actually, when I first played this game. I wasn't really good at it. I did beat Diablo, and I think I did beat Bale in the end. But it was a very dodgy character. It was a Paladin as well, of course. So, we're going to be sticking with what I know. A little tried and true. And we'll call him... You know what, we'll just call him... the Bobcat. Because why not? We're offline mode anyway, so... I don't think it really matters what we call him. Right then. I'll quickly put a cut in as well, because when I click this, it's going to do a loading screen and throw the recording out of whack. So I will join you in game. And here we are in the Rogue's Encampment. Now, I have altered the audio settings a bit, so I don't know, yes, thank you for this, how loud everything's going to be. I also forgot that some of the commands you can do in the chat mode, so I'll have to faff around with that a little bit. There's some commands you can press to bring up extra UI features and such. I've got life and mana turned on, for example. So here we are. It has been a while. Let's talk to him.
Well met, noble paladin. It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West.
The music is very loud. I'm going to have to turn that down a bit more.
Honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. It was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the... Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside.
What a coincidence.
Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
As you can probably guess, bad things happen to the Rogue Monastery. You know, Dark Wanderer and all. Also, that music is like blaringly loud. I'll turn that down a little bit. My current audio for the game is only on 34.
Your presence honors me.
We could do these, I can't be bothered. Also, that was quite loud as well, was that sound effects? Audio. Where's sound effects? Set it down a little bit more. Audio balance is going to be fun for the first few videos, as you can no doubt imagine.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
Cool. Also, my AA looks absolutely atrocious. You can see the blooming boxing on the cape. I'm going to have to try and turn that up a bit. I'm getting a solid 60 at the moment, so that's fine. This is Akara. Also, where's my journal entry? It's quest log, so it's Q. Let's got our skill tree. We'll be seeing this later. Hello.
Kara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Lovely.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Cool. The Den of Evil. Well, we could talk to everyone else, but let's get some gameplay, shall we? Turn on run as well. God, that AA is bothering me so much. I'm going to faff around with it when I get to the 15-minute mark.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
And thus we begin. A blast from the past in... A blast from the past? A blast from the past indeed. Hello. So this is Diablo, by the way, in case no one knows. Hack and slash. One of the... like, I guess the progenitor of the series, really. Diablo 1, of course. Diablo 2 was just a substantially better version, from what I understand. I played Diablo 1. Yeah, just played Diablo 2. I think I was a bit too young to play Diablo 1, though. In fact, we never even had it. We just straight in jumped into Diablo 2. Well, to be fair, you don't need to really play Diablo 1 to get what's going on. Though it certainly adds context to things. Like one of the characters, or... oh, hello. One of the bosses we'll fight later on, known as Bloodraven. She was actually a character from the first game. So, the build I'm going to go for, by the way, is going to be the good old Auradin. So, Holy Fire. I usually... oh, I say usually. I used to make a lot of Thorns builds and just pump everything into Thorns. And it does work. It's just a really terrible build. So... yes, we're going to want Zeal as well at some point, but we're going to start going for Holy Fire right away. So we're going to grab Might. And because we're going to go for Holy Fire, we don't need that much strength, but we do need hit rate, as well as Vitality. So what we're going to have is we're going to put 3 in there, and 2 in there. And then we'll sort of vary it up, and we'll increase strength as we go, and as we need it. So, 4... it's pretty much exactly the same. Superior, though, and socketed. Sadly, only one socket, and it's a buckler, so, you know, only so much usefulness you can get out of that. Now then, let's keep our eyes peeled for the Den of Evil. When I played the beta a while back, I scoured out this entire area looking for the damn thing and walked right past it multiple times. I think following the road is probably a good idea. Oh, what's that? Leather gloves. Magic leather gloves. What sort of magic do they have on them? 22 attack rating, sure. In fact, oh, yes, there is a zoom function. What is my, where is it? So attack rating, 95% chance to hit a quill rat. That's as high as it goes. That's fine. Oh, is this it? There it is. The Den of Evil.
Evil
Okay.
dwells within this cave.
Kill all the monsters. Yeah. Fortunately, that didn't blow out my frame rate like I thought it might do when that loading screen popped up. Let's turn that off. Gargantuan beast. Oh. I should really just turn on my, what's it called? Item drop thing so I can see everything. Turn it off as we go. Last thing I want to be doing is pressing, is collecting items as I'm walking around or trying to swing. Quite a common problem. Though there is actually a command you can type in the chat to turn off pickup. So no matter what you click on, you'll always, what do you call it? You'll always hit your enemies or be attacking. Oh, that's not the button I meant to press. Oh, hello. Dead rogue. Zombies, chopped him in half. Oh, I just realised. There we go. Now that gives us some damage. My damage is 1 to 3 rather than, what is it? 2 to 8. So 2 to 8 or 3 to 11. Well, it's an increase. I'll take that much. Also, I'll hold off using health potion for now. Bit early. You'll see, we might level soon, actually. We're not that far off. We also picked up a shrine that gave us, like, a whole bunch of armor. I don't know how much, though. Don't really matter. We'll try and dodge the fire. Level up. Lovely. We'll go 3 and 2. And then we'll sort of interchange it as we go. So I will want... I want loads of resist fire as well, because resist fire synergizes with holy fire and gives it more damage. But I do want zeal. So we'll put a point into sacrifice. And that'll be it for now. We do want to try and do a bit of min-maxing, because the game doesn't really have any way of respecking. So once you've made your choice, you're pretty much stuck with it. Now, I think there are some ways, some items that give you respec points, I think. I don't know if there's a tome of respec. I don't know if that's a thing. But I think there are ways of doing it. But best just to not make the mistake to begin with. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Inventory's filling up. I would like to put on that belt, but I need an identification scroll. I could have put on sacrifice, but it does cost, well, it does damage to us. So, you know, I'll just leave it off for now. We don't need it. We're chopping through things pretty effectively. Depending on what sort of damage numbers we roll, we can insta-kill some enemies. Like that guy. Crude leather. I think that might be better than my quilted. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is better than quilted. Quilted's not particularly high quality. 7, 10. See the strength requirements already. That's 15, that's 12. Oh, look. We have a fancy tabard now. Lovely. Chop up all the zombies. Here we go. There's corpse fire. Good old corpse fire. Now, let's turn off that so I can see what's going on. These are minions, so they are a lot stronger. Also, corpse fire is a little unpleasant. Okay, come on now. There we go. We'll get him eventually. Quest log updated, which means 5 left. 3. Hello, corpse fire. Spectral hit. No, you know, I think that varies what you can do sometimes. Ooh, chip diamond. Get rid of the javelins, get rid of the bolts. The bolts and stuff aren't worth anything. They're literally worth like a single gold at most. We'll take all the potions though. Last enemies. There we go. Oh.
My duty here is done.
The den of evil has been cleansed. Back to town. You know, the game is remarkably stable. Like, I didn't get a single frame drop there. Well, maybe like 5. Okay, well, I need to put a cut inside back in a moment. Okay, then I upped the A by 1. It looks to have helped, and the frame rate doesn't appear to have suffered. Okay then, hello.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Thank you. Okay then. Yeah, we've got another skill point to spend. Level 6. I know we'll need some of this stuff later on, but I forget which ones. Like, I want Holy Shield, for example, later. In fact, I think we definitely want that later on. It's like a priority. But I think for now I'll just dump it in Resist Fire. Then again... Now I'll dump it in Resist Fire. Get that stacking up the damage on Holy Fire for when we actually use that. So... completed. The next one's Blood Raven. Also, while we're here... Let me... control left click. That's 300. I do not have enough yet. It's all the mana potions. Don't need them. Ah, it's ethereal. Not a problem. Put that in the stash later. I don't think there's any point in keeping those. I think there's something you can do with them, but I can't for the life of me remember. There we are. We'll get a scroll of ID. In fact, get a couple, not too many. Later on we'll have Decade Cane and we'll be a bit choosier about what we... very nice. About what sort of gear we're using. +1 strength, lovely. There you are. And by gear we're using, I mean gear we'll pick up. Hello.
My rogue's currently Dariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her. So,
Andariel is one of the lesser evils. One of the 7 lesser evils. Oh, sorry, one of the 4 lesser evils. There's 3 lesser evils. 4 lesser evils. 3 prime evils. The lessers being Andariel, Duriel, Belial, and Asmoden? Yeah. And the prime evils being Diablo, Mephisto, and Bale. Hello, Chelsea.
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andariel.
Cool. So, yes. Fun times. Andariel is one of the evils. Oh, hello. Messages. Right then. So, off to the monastery graveyard, which is next to the Cold Plains. Off we go then. No sense in dawdling. Got 10 minutes left, so might as well try and get there and do something. I probably shouldn't attack everything because ethereals cannot be repaired. It's got 15 durability. We'll probably replace it before long. I don't think it'll be a problem. I also need to get the brush up on my rune word knowledge, because I do want to try and get some rune words going. Do I have auto pick up gold on? Hang on. Gameplay. Auto gold pickup. Probably because I'm just clicking on it rather than just moving over. New stats. 1, 2, 3. 1. New skill. Again, we need to be level 12 for that. Level 6 for that. Level away. Good question. Level 4. Well, we'll just sit on it then. No sense in spending it unnecessarily. Hello.
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger. Take care. The corrupted rogues in the wilderness ahead are not.
Yeah, good. There's one there. This is the Cold Plains. Yep. I forget where all the things are located. Like Stony Fields, Darkwood, Black Marsh, Outer Cloister. And those are all the sort of the same area. But these ones are the ones that I don't remember. Black Marsh is actually where we want to go because that's where the Countess is. Oh, ring. And the Countess drops rune words, which we'll definitely want. Now, ideally, we can rustle up ourselves a steel rune word quite quickly, which I think is Eth and Tal, but I don't know. I really don't. So I'll have to look all those up at some point. I had a tab open at one point that had all those in, but I think I've long since closed it. Oh well. It don't matter. We'll get there eventually. Oh, hello. Get rid of the shaman. Which way is it? As I said before, following the roads is generally a good idea. Seems to lead you in the right direction. Oh, a cap. Perfect. There we go. Oh. Completely forgot. We're out of stamina. Yes, that's a feature in Diablo 2. Stamina. So, stamina is just basically how far you can sprint. Which is what we were doing earlier. Sprinting everywhere. And as you can imagine, it wasn't the most appreciated feature. You know, having to slowly shuffle everywhere, then being allowed to run. Not much point in it, really, but hey, it is what it is. One of those features from the old days that were not necessarily the best. I think it was more for like the, you know, the roleplay aspect. Stony Fields, well, we don't want to be here. We want to be in the graveyard. But we'll see if we can grab the portal here. Because we might as well get it while we're here. Saves us having to walk all this way back. Granted, gotta find the thing first. Oh, hello. Come back here. So, where would it be? Usually it's not far from the entrance. God, that goat man made a noise. Hey, it's Rekonishu. We'll be dealing with him later. Come on. There we go. What's my attack rating? Oh, Moon Clan, 93%. Lower than I thought. What's that? Oh, a skill shrine. Sure, why not? I feel more skillful. Excellent. Oh, a socketed cap. I wonder if I can make a rune word in that. That's the wrong stuff. I need to press Alt. There we go. Is it stealth? Or is that a body armor? Don't remember. Yeah, it's 2 sockets. I think you can make a stealth with that. Or some sort of equivalent. Ancient's Pledge is a shield, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, steel is the first one we'll want. Get that on a mace. Or a flail. Maybe just go for a mace. We're not going to be playing optimally or anything. So, you know, I'm not going to fuss with it too much. Otherwise, I'll be spending God knows how long looking for the correct bit of gear when it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I beat the game as a child with like a Thorns build, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I think I can manage with playing slightly suboptimally. Still haven't found that portal, by the way. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, stamina shrine. Yeah, I'll take that. I think I've lost the skill. Yeah, you lost the skill shrine. It doesn't matter though. Yeah, we'll do slightly less damage now. But I prefer not running out of stamina. Oh, hello. Oh, there's the book. The book is the one that starts the quest for the Countess. What are we on, by the way? 12. It's going down. Yeah, the Countess. That's one of the ones we want to get hold of. Want that, want those rune words. Hey, I'm having farmer for a bit. Probably do that off camera, though. Farming up the Countess is not hard, but it just takes time. The Mouldy Tome.
So it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive, and her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
Lovely. Black Marsh. We'll be going there. There was a portal, wasn't there, in Stony Fields? Sure there was. It must be near the exit rather than the entrance. I know you can get different permutations of the maps. Oh, my boots broke. That didn't last long. This time I've actually had a bit of gear break on me. How many spares? I do not. Well, it don't matter. We'll find some more as we go along. Hello, dead rogues. Scroll of ID. It's nice. We'll use that. Oh, refilling shrine. Oh, cow. Still alive. That's a surprise. Secret cow level. Kill the cow. Well, keep going for the time being. Don't like mucking about like this, though. I only came here for the blooming portal. Didn't want to explore the whole place. So much for thinking that portal would be easy to find. There's definitely one in Stony Fields, isn't there? I'm not being a fool. Ah, the underground passage. You know, now that I think about it, there might not be one in Stony Fields. Well, the easiest way to check would be to go back to the, what do you call it? The portal and find out. I'll go back to town and just look from there, but... We'll just look on a bit further anyway. We'll have to come back here regardless. Though it'll be a new session, so this will all have been changed. A new permutation will have appeared. There it is. I knew there was one somewhere. Stony Fields. Darkwood's the next one. Good. I knew there was one somewhere. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Also, I can probably get a level up and killing some more stuff. There we go. Lovely. Might as well grab that. Oh, skill shrine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Got to keep that strength going up. We don't need it as much as I said before, but it's still nice to have it. What level are we again? Oh, 5. Next level we get our Holy Fire. And thus we can start the journeys in Auradin. Also, I'm about to run out of time, which is a shame, because it means I won't be able to actually get to, what's it called? Bloodraven. Just have to do that in the next video. Got a few seconds left. Oh, stamina. God's sake. You know what? +1 energy. Thank you. What a useful thing to have. You know what? I'll keep the strength. It's a shame about the boots, however. I wasn't expecting them to break. They didn't even pop up as yellow. They just insta-broke. Give the time just a little bit more. Oh, hand axe. Sure. Socketed? It is. Only one socket, though. Well, I'll need it in case I have to replace that In case it decides to suddenly break it being ethereal and all. Ooh, a chipped amethyst. Oh, yeah, I never put that stuff in the stash, did I? You know what? Give me a bunch of this stuff. I'll take that leather armor as well. Kill all the shamans so they can't respawn any of their allies. The last thing we want to deal with. And we'll just have a go at chopping. Ooh, gold hand axe. Yes, we blooming can. We're definitely going to carry that thing. Surprised to find a rare so soon. Thought for sure it'd take us longer. And again, we already found an amethyst and a diamond. That's not bad at all. You know what? Use it on that one. I think that's better, but I'm not sure. It's 6 to 9, but that's technically 5 to 8. So, yeah. We'll have to switch over eventually anyway. But for now, we'll just leave it in the inventory. 16, 10. Done. Okay. Well, we are over on time now, so I do have to end the video here. So, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. Subscribe to see more. Feel free to leave a comment as well. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. Hopefully the audio's not too bad. I'll have to do some tweaking to it. And I shall see you all next time.